I'm Rantasmo, and kid stuff needs more gay. Indoctrination. It's a word that gets thrown around a lot by anti-gay groups that accuse the media and certain schools of brainwashing children into thinking that being gay is okay. It's a complicated issue that gets into the question of who has the right to impose what values on whose children. But it seems to me that at this point, social conservatives don't have a lot to worry about where the media is concerned. Positive gay representation in kids' media is meager at best. Groups like Focus on the Family and the late Jerry Falwell have accused some children's shows of promoting a gay lifestyle in dubiously subtle ways. Poor Tinky Winky. The butt of a million gay jokes, and all he ever did was own a man purse and be purple. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Teletubbies was not a well-written show. Oh yeah, I said it. And conservative groups did the same thing with freaking SpongeBob SquarePants, whose only suspicious activity was having a high-pitched voice and a male best friend. And appearing in this video.
We are family. We are family. Get up everybody and say.
Okay, in all fairness, that's pretty gay. Meanwhile, quite a few examples of kids' media have had much more blatant coded gay characters, or at least effeminate characters. And it's odd that these extravagant stereotypes seem to fly right under the radar of these same conservative groups. This might be because these sorts of characters are often cast as the villain, or it might just be that the media in question is less popular.
I am Johnny Dazzles, and I am fabulous.
Somehow I think that Johnny Dazzles might have been more of an issue had anyone in the world seen Meet Dave. But it sort of makes sense that so many shows utilize these stereotypes, since it's virtually the only way to get any sort of overt gay representation into kids' TV at all. A lot of people are just really touchy about depicting same-sex relationships as normal behavior, particularly when it comes to kids, which makes movie studios and TV censors extremely wary. In 2005, an episode of Postcards from Buster featuring a family with lesbian parents was pulled from most PBS stations after Secretary of Education Margaret Spellings threw a big old tantrum about it. So, to review, lesbian couple with happy, well-adjusted children, unacceptable. Effeminate crab Satan in a fur coat licking a dude's face? A-okay. It seems like the only time we see positive, non-stereotype gay portrayals in kids' film and TV is when they're so coded that you would never know they were gay in the first place until the creators came out and said it. What TV Tropes refers to as Word of God, or to be precise, Word of Gay. The most obvious instance of this being, of course, Dumbledore. The Harry Potter series had already drawn fire from Christian groups under the impression that the books promote sorcery and the occult. So throwing a coded gay wizard into the mix was like putting a cherry on top of a hissy fit sundae. But in general, books come from a more diverse and less regulated industry, so authors can get away with a bit more as long as they have the right publisher. Books like And Tango Makes Three and Heather Has Two Mommies are surrounded with controversy and sometimes get banned from school libraries, but they at least exist, and they don't mince words. Of course, our old friend Richard Cohen wrote his own children's book. It's the timeless story of a boy who gets molested by his uncle, and turns gay as a result. So I guess the system sort of works both ways. It's hard to say where we're headed from here, but it's unlikely that we'll see many openly gay characters on kids' TV, until the religious right calms the hell down, which doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. Until then, parents looking to teach their kids gay tolerance will just have to do it the old-fashioned way. With hypnotic suggestion.